Well, you know us as Joe
and Shane
because we are
the Gold Guys.
Wondering if Grandma's old silverware is as valuable as she thinks it is? Today I'm going to walk you through how to tell if your silverware is sterling, plated, or something else. There are a few types of silverware you may have. Starting from the most valuable to the least valuable, we have sterling, we have 850, we have 830, we have 800, we have other silver purities, we have silver plated, and of course we have non-precious metals. The most common that we see are usually going to be sterling, silver plated, and non-precious metal. A misconception that most people have is that if it's tarnished, it must be sterling, which isn't correct. Anything with silver content will tarnish, and in fact, the lower purity stuff and plated stuff usually tarnishes faster from what we've seen. Just like not all that glitters is gold, not all that tarnishes is silver. Figuring out which type of silverware you have is actually pretty easy. Pull out the forks and the spoons and look along the backs. If it's sterling, it'll say the word sterling on there, or maybe 925 in some niche case scenarios, but sterling is far more common. Same thing for 850, 830, and 800. It'll say the number right along the back. If it's silver plated, it's going to be missing any of the above stamps. It will usually just have a maker's mark on there. Some of the most common that we see are Rogers, Rogers & Brothers, Oneida, Community Silver, IS, or Inlaid Silver, and many others. If it's some other purity, it might have a set of strange pictorial marks on the back of it, which we will have to look up individually. You'll usually find these hallmarks on some older European pieces. And note, just because it's old, it doesn't immediately mean that it's going to be sterling or that it's going to be silver. There are many cases of old silver-plated sets. Finally, we have stainless steel, which will almost always say stainless steel directly on it. Not something that we really have to worry about. The knives or other bits will likely match the same set as the forks or spoons they came with. So if the forks or spoons are sterling, the forks and other bits will probably also be sterling. But if you want to make sure, here's what to look for. Know that the stamps tend to be a little bit more difficult to find and can usually fade over time a little more frequently than will happen on the forks or the spoons. For knives in particular, you're going to want to look along the front side of the handle, maybe look around the top of the handle, kind of close to the blade. Sometimes it's written around there. Sometimes on the blade itself, you'll find a hallmark for it. Or maybe sometimes even along the back of the handle, or anywhere the maker decides, you know what, this seems like a good place to put a hallmark, because for knives, there isn't as much consistency as there would be for spoons or forks. At the Gold Guys, we buy flatware, so long as it has precious metal content to it. Anything from silver plated up to sterling silver. If you found this video helpful and want to sell your precious metal silverware, stop by one of our stores or visit our website and contact us about mailing it in.